Hello viewers, welcome to the Femmizon. The Femmizon is a program that combines femme, feminine and Amazon. Strong warriors like symbolizing a woman who embodies both feminine qualities and inner strength, confidence and empowerment. It's about embracing one's true self, blending vulnerability, resilience and living unapologetically as a woman. And today, to introduce this program, we have our very own, I call her my auntie. She is Hajiya Madina Dauda. Hajiya Madina Dauda is a veteran journalist, and so we brought her here today so that she can take us through her journey as a journalist for the past 4 decades. Can you imagine? 4 decades. Auntie Madina, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. I'm so delighted.
Yeah. You have been a journalist, a radio journalist, for the past 40 years.
46, actually, this month.
Almost 5 decades. So I missed that out.
Yes.
So we are thrilled to have you here on the program, and so let's dive in. Tell us about your journey.
Wow, that's good. Thank you for all the attributes. Beautifully presented. Now, I started this journey on the 27th of February 1980 at FRCN Kaduna. And I'll never forget to give credit to one person who really detected the flare in me that I could be a broadcaster in whatever way.
Yeah.
That is the late Khalifa Baba Ahmed, who worked at FRC in Kaduna. Then he employed me as the controller of presentation. When we're growing up in Kaduna, there's a way that we keep ourselves together as either young graduates or young students. Every weekend we go to Kaduna Club and present debates.
The old school.
Old school. You know, so when he found that out, he noticed that he needed staff at FRCN in the presentation unit. So he will come around when we're presenting debate with his piece of paper and we'll be picking names. So my name and one of my friends, we happened to be the 2 people he picked that time. She bluntly refused, even though her family members, most of them, broadcast journalists, but she said she was not too interested.
Okay.
You know, she preferred to be a caterer. And she did.
That's
She
where
opened
her passion lies.
Yes, she opened a fantastic restaurant in Kaduna near the nursing home. So Khalifa insisted I had to come and work with him. I went home, I told my dad, and then the following week he brought invitation letter for interview. He didn't meet me at home, but he left it with my mom, and she gave my dad, and he went through it and saw it. When I returned from my journey, he gave me, I refused to go. Such letters came 3 times before my dad stood his grounds and said, this time you must go, because this man is always coming and bringing this letter. Yes. There must be a reason.
Yes.
You can't believe it. That 27th was the day I went. Attended. I was the last person to be there for the interview. They were almost through when I got there. They did the interview, and that minute they employed me. I didn't come back home. Straight, I was sent to the continuity to go and be on attachment with someone who is working. And I met a very, very interesting person, the late Magaji Sani Sada, who came in from Britain after graduating from his universities and started work with FRC as a presentation staff. He now said, she is going to be my guinea pig.
MashaAllah.
From that day, I became attached to him. So I learned most of the trade from Magaji Sani Sada late, and then Khalifa Baba Ahmed, who was always putting eyes on me.
Mentoring you.
Yes, I'm telling you, those people were so good. Nobody cared where you came from. Nobody cared what your religion was.
Had a talent.
That's it. Then I was like almost the last employee in the presentation unit. And when it came to attending trainings at the FRCN training school, I was the first to be nominated.
That's right.
And I went for my basic announcers course in 1982. Barely 2 years after starting work. That was when my appointment was confirmed. I was a full-time staff, so I was sent on the train. Went to Lagos, stayed for 3 months, came back with flying colors. Madam Stella Awani, who trained me, was so happy finding a northerner that was, as far as she was concerned, speaking like the English person. I said, wow, she's going to blow my head open.
Yeah.
My very first certificate from the basic training was beautiful.
That's right.
The management liked it. They were so happy about it. I came first. I did everything first. So that was the beginning. And then went for intermediate training, went for senior training. The little gap between the basic and the intermediate, it took some few years because they had to have more staff who would have been trained to handle all the studios and programmings and presentations while we are away, the old ones. So it took time before they, employed again. And there was that long gap before I went for the intermediate training. It was during the intermediate training that I realized my brain was beginning to absorb too much. So I didn't have enough time for reading always.
Okay.
But then I didn't fail, But I didn't perform as good as what I did during the basic training. I went for seniors and came back. And since then then came this opportunity. Late Ankabo was having program productions on FRCN.
Okay.
And he sponsors most staff to go for Hajj. That was the first time I was ever going to be filing reports as a journalist in 1994.
Saudi Arabia.
Yes, in Saudi Arabia. And then it was like Madina Dauda reporting from Medina.
That joy.
Oh no! You needed to see it. My colleagues were so happy. Late Ajab Gorzo, who was presenting programs when you travel and come back, he was so delighted. Oh, Madina Dauda from Medina, Madina Dauda from Medina. I was telling late Musa Isa, who we went together with. We were a team of 4 people. I was the only woman. Buhari Awalu, Musa Isa, myself, and one Ahmed that I've forgotten his surname. 4 of us went for the FRCN coverage. But when I came back, it was my own that everybody was singing. Madina Dauda from Medina. Madina Dauda from Medina.
Yes, that uniqueness of your name
and then
the town. So Madina Dauda from
Medina.
Yes, that makes sense.
I so enjoyed Medina so much that I was telling Musa Isa, I think maybe you have to leave me here. Let me be here and be Itakari.
No wonder, you are my auntie. I don't like leaving Medina. Once I'm in Medina and they said it's time to go,
oh my God,
I'll start feeling more,
No. Wallahi, don't remind me. Look, And since that 1994 till date that I go to Saudi, every time I enter Saudi Arabia, I just came back in November. Every time I enter Saudi Arabia, I must go to Medina first.
Yes.
Then come to Makkah and
yes,
finish up.
Medina is contagious.
Oh my God!
Your journey is quite a beautiful journey.
I'm telling you.
And this is what I would describe with the easy way of getting things the other time.
Yes.
Now you have to know somebody that knows somebody.
Somebody that knows somebody, and that's somebody that might even like you enough to,
You understand?
But then it wasn't like that.
Yeah. So, but what was your biggest challenges during those days?
Wow. Of course, it's as a young girl from the north. Even though I had sisters and cousins who started this job, but in my family, we have this division. Christians, Muslims.
Okay.
So I came and late Martha Audu, my cousin, was willing to see me through because she was at NTA.
Okay.
First they said I must work with NTA. I said no, not with my ugly face. Please, I prefer the radio. You know, so for like 3 months I managed to do a little training for the TV, and when I found out that the radio was much better and more comfortable, I just jumped over to the radio.
Okay.
You know, it used to be RTK.
Okay.
Before it became Radio Nigeria.
Okay.
Radio Television Kaduna. They were combined.
Oh.
Mhm.
Before they announced.
Yes, I was one of those who made the announcement of separation, in fact,
Wow.
in that 1980s.
So, even what you have mentioned that your first trip to Saudi Arabia
Yes.
was one of the memorable.
Wow, beautiful.
times. But I still want to ask you, what was that memorable stories you have covered? Because I know you have been at the National Assembly for almost
26
years. So me, I'm always reducing. I don't want to exaggerate.
Yeah, no, you are right.
Yes, so but
You're right.
what report was one of the best for you
How? I'm telling you.
and memorable?
Yes, the truth is, I was so happy. You know, despite those challenges that I was trying to talk about, that I came as a young girl and they would be like, you're a Muslim, as a Muslim, you're supposed not to be heard. You're supposed to only be seen.
Seen,
Yes, if it's necessary.
If it's even necessary for you to be seen,
you know,
you're supposed to be at the background.
And other things like that.
Yeah.
That experience of reporting was fantastic. I had the course of meeting people, very high placed people that I'll do interviews with, come down, sit down, and edit my interviews. So I was able to interview a lot of women too during Hajj. We had this special request program that you will discuss with those people who went to Hajj, so that their families that have not heard from them for a while will listen and know. Yes, we had fantastic listenership. I had fun interviewing women. I'm telling you, it was beautiful. I loved that part. And then I loved the part also that gave me what would I want to these adjectives are beginning to go away, that gave me that impetus of knowing the importance of the job. Talking to people at the top, those who organize the Hajj. There are some women who were working in Hajj Commission that you would talk to, not very many, few of them.
Yes,
back then, very, very few. But at least I was able to talk to women that are highly placed. Hey, so this is Madina Dauda today, sitting close to Hajj Commissioner. I was so happy.
That's the beauty of journalism. It takes you places. Even though there's no money, they said if you're looking for money, don't go into journalism.
Honestly,
it's all because of the passion.
Yes, it's the passion.
But at the same time, journalism opened doors that you might never have thought of entering. Yes,
because you meet people you really do not envisage. You meet them. You talk to highly placed people, and for those who respect the job. They accommodate you.
Yes.
When you come to want to ask questions, they will listen. They will respond to your questions very well. And even when you make mistakes too, they will tell you, I don't like that part, so let's drop it.
Yes.
That kind of
and
thing.
you politely
do.
That's what we are.
Oh my God.
It's been modernized as PR right now.
Yes. Because, and the truth is, I have done, Rashida, so many stories that I cannot come out to say, this is the best, or this is the wrong, or this is the right. On VOA, where I have worked for almost 29 years, I started this issue of bringing back our girls.
Oh, mashallah. I was back in just
Yes, we opened a platform for it on the VOA web. With a clock, myself and Madam Grace Alheri Audu.
Yes.
Because she's always in charge of programs that have to do with young girls, women, Shirin Mata and other things. We opened the clock. The clock was ticking. ticking. 2014 to 2018. The clock was ticking.
And up till now.
I'm telling you.
Some girls
So
are still
somewhere along the line, when things started going bad, we had to now stop the clock, because people were always hoping that every day they come to that platform, they will see that all these girls are back with their parents. That was one touching story that I covered entirely, you know, and many others like that.
Okay.
So, and at the National Assembly, oh my God, that also is another ball game entirely, you know, all the screamings, all the shouting bouts.
Sometimes even the blows.
Blows, you know, all the slaps. You come to the lobby and you'll meet a senator screaming to one of the staff, and the next thing you see is a big slap, you know, something like that.
Or he's angry, and when you're trying to seek for an interview.
I said good stories, like the third term ambition, like, you know, that time that it came out. Professor Haruna from BU in Borno.
Okay.
You know, Haruna Yerima.
Okay.
He's an honorable member. Coming into the National Assembly, he wore a very big brooch that said, "Say no to third term." Oh. And I was coming right behind him. And the drama just happened in my presence.
Wow.
So I photographed them, covered all the exchange of words between himself and security. Yes. Security man said, "You won't enter, you have to remove this." And he was like, "I'm an honorable member.
I'm entitled to my opinion.
Yes, I can come into this National Assembly and work. And I have come to report for plenary, and you're telling me I recorded everything, I filed that report. Come and see."
Well, they have started signaling me for time. So let me ask you this quick one. If you weren't a journalist, what would you have been?
Oh my God. Okay, let me tell you, my father was one of the best caterers that Kaduna ever produced. He was doing so much, and he had a particular kind of diet that he specialized in, which is from the Italian region.
That means you would have been a chef.
I would have been a fantastic caterer. My dad makes the best cream caramel in Kaduna. He makes the best pastries. He makes beautiful cakes. And then he had a daughter who does not like pastries. My dad will bake beautiful birthday cakes for me, and the only thing I'll pinch is the sugary part.
Okay.
The icing, and I'll just taste it. I'll say, "Baba, don't be angry with me. I'll share it to all my friends." Blah, blah. But I would actually have been a caterer. I'm working towards it.
It has been a very beautiful discussion with our guest here, Hajiya Madina Dauda, a veteran journalist. But we are going to go into another segment after this short break. So it's called the rapid fire.
Wow.
I want you to give me a straightforward answer. What's your favorite old school song?
My favorite old school song, that one that we're always dancing to in Maiduguri. Oh my God. Oh, this is big. I used to love country music, actually.
Okay.
So I sing country music of Don Williams.
Okay.
I sing other country music. Dolly Parton was my best.
Okay.
Coat of many colors, you know, something like that.
Okay, so what was the best advice you've ever received?
Wow, the best advice I've ever received that is still there with me is to try to be resilient in my entire life. Let me not allow anyone bring me down. Wow, I got that advice from one lady who happened to, you know, in secondary school, you have school mothers, you have school grandmothers.
Yes.
So that was my school grandmother. That woman was extra intelligent, if I will tell you. All her papers, she clears them with A.
That's right.
So when she gave me that advice, I said, hey, for a big woman like this to advise someone like me, I must make sure that I follow to her footsteps.
Fantastic. Even though you said you are working towards being a chef, that it is one a caterer, that is okay. So, but do you have any hidden talents or things you love to do aside from being a journalist?
Wow, Rashida, come and see me dance to Makosa in my room. That's a hidden talent. It's my form of exercise.
And unfortunately, we can't ask you to dance. They will say it's
It's my best form of exercise. I used to walk before, but when I realized that I walk and meet people who really want to start trouble, you know, when they see a woman walking, maybe in the evening or anything, they want to start something. So I stopped walk. I decided now to be dancing in my room for 2 hours so that I'll, you know, sweat. That's my form of exercise.
A very quick one. How would you describe journalism right now, and then you wrap it up with your final words?
Yes. Well, what I will say about journalism now is that it has metamorphosed from the journalism that we used to carry yuha to the journalism now that you have
to use your phone.
Yes, you use your phone. Improved
technology. Now there is even glasses.
Can you imagine? You pick stories. You do things easier now than it used to be. And then the reception you get now is much more than the reception you used to get before. Before, people would just listen to you on radio. They don't know how to listen to you on their Android phones, wherever they are. And even if they miss your 6 a.m. news, they could hear it again later on their Android phones because it's always there. There's this emergence of new information technology, social media, that has made the job much, much more interesting. You know. And then people are beginning to be very, very confident in relating with journalists now. Unlike before, that they are always scared.
Yes.
This one is coming here, journalist, radio.
In fact, almost everyone is a journalist now.
You see that?
You
will be seeing your living room and then you decide to just be writing stories.
Exactly.
You know. So it's really good. I'm not saying it's not good. It's good. And it has really helped us in improving our children. In those that would want to be journalists, you know, it has made the thing much easier for us in training them using the information technology. And it has also helped me in my old age, you know, because before I came, I had to file stories.
Yes.
The stories I used to take 3-4 hours to file. 30 minutes, 35 minutes, I'm through with them. So it has really helped. And my final word is, women like you and I must have a focus in life. Don't allow anyone to bring you down because you are a woman.
Yes.
Because you are a woman, you are as free as any human being. You must do those things that you want to do, that you think they are right. Either you take it through the religious aspect or through the ethical aspect. But just do those things that are right. And please do not disgrace women.
Yes.
That's just it.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
Well, viewers, thank you. I hope you enjoy this intriguing moments with Hajiya Madina Dauda, who shared her journey through her career with us. And please keep a date with us. Follow us on all our social media handles. For more to come, thank you very much and see you next time. I remain yours, Rashida Yahaya, saying bye for now.